Hey guys, what's going on? It's Tiger Games here, and welcome to another episode of Survival Series with Wyatt, or with or without Wyatt, actually. Uh, since Wyatt's not here today. But, anyways, we're still going to be going around doing some stuff in the server. Right now, just getting crops, and all that chicken you saw in my inventory there, all this, legit chicken. Been farming a lot. Well, actually, I haven't been farming a lot. I've been doing a lot of farming in these farms, but all that chicken comes straight through. If you remember I'm not sure if I ever did it in a video, but I created an automatic chicken farm in Spawn. It's very nice. It gives me a lot of chicken, and when the update for 1.11 came out for the server, it just had a ton of chicken. Like, the redstone had almost been broken, so that there was just tons of chicken stuck somewhere. And then all of a sudden there was 7.5 stacks of chicken, and if you go out now, there'll probably be like 20 or 30 chicken. Although it is a very good method for getting food. 7.5 stacks of food is a very, very good supply of food. But today we're going to be working on a PvP arena for the server. You guys also can see everything that's been going on. Not sure when was the last time I did like an update and showed you everything that's been going on, but this is basically my beat back room. It's not really, you might think it's not the biggest, food efficiency in the world, and it's not, but it still works for food, and then just dump everything extra in here. Now you definitely got the auto smelter going, and you put that into glass. We have tons and tons of just random different stuff. Wyatt and I have spent a long time doing that and that. That's lots and lots of levels. Just our regular materials chest, random blocks chest, miscellaneous chest, all these awesome saddles, all this food. If you're new to the series, it's all legit. This is everything legit. I mean, you got achievements. Let's look at all these achievements. We are missing 3 more, and that is spawn the wither, and we are a third of the way to doing that. We're just gonna, obviously, we actually don't have the soul sand because that's for my farm back there, but we could easily go in the nether and get some. So that would just take a little bit. We have definitely not gotten enough to get there. And then these chests are all full. That chest has got some random stuff. Like, you go in here, this one is mostly full, mostly full. We got slime blocks. These are all full. These are full. We have all tree farms. Look where we live. We live right here. We got automatic. Man, I wonder how far back it goes. Oh wow, it's a section I've done over. But yeah, you can see just like all these different all the different mounts. We got other farms here. We got the cow, sheep, pig. All the chickens are gone. They were they're creating too much lag down here. We've got little open areas. I was working on something here. We had here I was mining something out. So big differences here. You have huge, massive wheat farms in case we ever run out of food. Really gonna run out of food soon. Wyatt was able to transport one villager back, and then using doors, he was able to get a bunch of these. That's how many we have. With these huge staircase all the way up. My dogs take that used to go up into our little base that's closed off, so you can go into the zombie spawner, which is broken. 11, thank you much. But you do come through here, and just in the interest of videos, I'm going to say today, we have the nether, the end trees, which are really cool, and you can get more of them by doing this. And with their fruits, let me just cut down the chorus fruit. So alright, so you have to get one of these bulb things to plant another one down. So, but You can use them, but they also teleport you around, which is kind of fun. Then we've got the, not sure you guys seen this, but the automatic tree farm inside of the watchtowers and stuff. So that's cool. This was a failed experiment by Wyatt. We got the cactus farm over here, which is automatic, so it's not, it only has 6 cacti, so it's not exactly the fastest cactus farm in the world. But I don't use cactus that often, so so I'm showing you the properties, of course, which is teleporting to the same place. What? It doesn't want to teleport too far. I don't really feel like fighting this creeper, so you could. You get up here, and that's the tunnel all the way back to the nether portal. You get here, this is our PvP arena. How we get up here. Now to work my way in, you got our horse stables. And over here is the giant soccer stadium, which is only really probably a little bit, dimensions are too big. Oh, come on. No, but today what I'm going to work on is this majestic. I have to finish all the glass. We're going to do some glass mining today to get that out of the way. But glass mining is not done with a pickaxe. In fact, it's done with your shovel. So, I actually don't want to start recording, we'll say. But, I'm very excited to, that works. I'll take it. Very excited to hopefully start recording it more again after being a slacker. So, hopefully, like I said, recording more. Whether or not it's with Wyatt onto my solo survival series, made a big discovery today while I was mining off camera. For our next episode of that series, which I posted I posted 2 episodes of that yesterday. Didn't mean to, but I had some errors with YouTube, so I accidentally posted 2 on the same day. But that's fine. It doesn't really matter to me. I would have liked to have it come out today, and then have a little more of a backlog of episodes of things to watch, but right now I'm probably gonna just mine sand until I pick for shovel breaks, or till like this entire patch is done. I'm gonna go put it downstairs into my auto smeltery. That thing's really useful. I feel like it's one of those things where I don't appreciate its usefulness enough. Like any world I go in now, I have built an auto smelter, and I never used to do it because I just didn't know about it. But once you know about an auto smelter, you're like, this is the most useful thing in the world. Because I can go mining for an hour during an actual like real life hour and just watch YouTube or whatever. Get a ton of materials, but that's right. I go for an hour total. But if I spend half an hour, and I'll come back, I can put everything in, and then I'll come back half an hour later with everything else, and everything else is. And so let's say I come back half an hour through with 70 iron. By the time I come back in half an hour later, all that iron's cooked. I actually don't know what the ratio that iron cooks, so I could totally be wrong on that, but estimation of how fast iron cooks. And this is not my best shovel I have, but it's the shovel I use because my other shovel's on like 3 health. And I need to get it mending and get it XP to bring it back up to its original life. And currently I can't really do that with anything else because I've been doing it with my sword, which is at 233. See, look at that, sharpness 3. Could be definitely higher sharpness, but it's got knockback 2, fire aspect 2, looting 3, mending. So it's a really good sword. But what I'm trying to do is, like, if I ever see XP on the ground, I'm trying to get that, walk up to it with my sword in my hand, because it's whatever tool you have in your hand when you get that XP. So, like, if I'm taking stuff out of a furnace, ooh, I should do that when I cook the glass. So let's say I mine, diamonds with my pickaxe. My pickaxe immediately will get XP because I'm right in front of it. Alright, we'll just leave the rest of that for now. Not really worth it getting all that sand, but what I'm saying is that my pickaxe got it because it was the thing I was holding when I immediately got that shot. Immediately got the So by doing it with my sword, which is at very low health, but being a really good sword, I've been doing it a lot just to try and bring up to a little bit of health. Because it was at about 100 health, and now it's about 100, 260. 233. So it's up about 100 or so health, which is good. Because I don't really use my sword much anymore. I mostly bow things. Because I'm not as good with sword PvP as I am with bow PvP. I mean like long shots. Like if I'm ever fighting something, I'd much rather go for a 20, meter bow, 20 block bow instead of running up and charging it. Especially because of creepers or just especially now with the new PvP. It's a lot harder. It's a lot easier to bow. These bows, if I shoot, let me show you. If I shoot, it's the same reload time or even slower than the sword. The sword you can keep hitting, because you don't know, but you should wait for the bar to recharge, and that's what shows you how much time. If once the bar recharges, you'll get the max amount of power, and you most likely can get a critical hit. But if you don't wait for it, then it does less damage, and it'll just repeatedly deal like 1 or 2 damage or no damage. If you can hit a chicken with a diamond sword now and not kill it. Depending if you just like miss the chicken and then go for it again, you actually have to wait for it to recharge. That's why doing bows a lot easier, because you have also because you're farther out. So even if they advance from, let's say, 27 to 20 to 13, you have 3 bow shots on them. Whereas swords, they would have hit you at least one time, but then even if you're running backwards and stuff. So I think it's much better to bow, but with the new PvP mechanics, I don't remember why I started talking about that. To the sword and mending. Yeah. So I do want to mend my sword though, because if we do go through and we have to fight the wither, that's not just something you can do with the bow. It's like fighting. I mean, I fought the ender dragon. It's the same thing. You can do some bowing, but there's definitely got to be some part of you that has to charge in and get, even if it's 2 or 3 hits, it's 2 or 3 quick hits to hit him down. If you want to get him down a lot of health. So from experience of I have a shovel for a reason. Alright, there we go. Also, I was very excited today because we had no school because of rain, so praise the storm for that one. And you notice I have 3 pickaxes. That's efficiency 2. That's my silk touch, and that's my mending pickaxe. So this my efficiency 2 is just kind of a regular pickaxe that I'll use for mining different stuff like stone, or if I'm just like mining in the nether trying to get through stuff, I'll use that one. Please don't break it away. Thank you. I'll use that one. But if I'm mining things like diamonds or redstone, it has fortune, it has efficiency, so it has all the good enchantments you want for that. So it gets a lot more damage and impact on your hits. Alright, so that's basically just a stupid amount of and see, let's check. See, my cactus farm went up by 2, and I think if I really made it a huge cactus farm, like I really tried for it, it could be a lot more efficient. But and then there's no reason for me to have 20,000 stacks of cactus. A stack and a half is fine, and it's slowly growing. It's an exponential growth. Well, it's actually not exponential growth. It's always growing, but it's not exponential. But we've broken the trade on one of these guys. Which one is it? Oh, we can. Oh, that's how Wyatt must do it. He must just do that. Like, I want to see what books you can get. You can get Flame. Infinity. I didn't realize you did. I'm just looking through all the enchantments you did. 2 written books for an emerald. Oh my gosh, our wheat farm down there, that could help so much. Pumpkins. Melons. Ooh, we have a lot of melons. I'm just looking at everything. I haven't actually looked at most of these trades. Coal, iron, diamond's not really worth it. What's this? Sharpness 2, not really worth it. Unbreaking 2, not worth it. I'm just looking through right now. Sorry, I haven't looked through this. Mostly this was Wyatt's doings, like I said. So anything here is I'm just looking through like coal or diamond. Like this guy's a worse trade than the other black. The other black one's a much cheaper guy. I think this is the guy with mending. Yeah. So for 1 book and 38 emeralds, we can get mending books. Which, for those of you who don't know what mending is, just look right now. Ooh, what are these? Lure's pretty good. So mending is like I already explained it today, but I have it on all my armor. That's why all my armor is perfect, so almost perfect. So when you're wearing it, you get XP. Yeah, you can tell this pickaxe has it 'cause it's almost full health, and this pickaxe is down at 400 health. It's now back up to 1500 health. I might actually even have to wait for the next. Oh, alright, I see. So this is going up. Alright, so we got 5 glass. And so what really, if I wanted to show you how this works, so there's 233 right now, and I should get the smallest amount. Did I really not? Dang it, I did it. Alright, so basically I'm gonna have to wait for this to get like more than like a couple pieces of glass, or I could kill something that. Here, we'll go kill a pig. I'll kill a pig. There's too many pigs. Actually, there's not. There's too many sheep, but we'll kill a pig. So I'll kill. So there's 233 health. So we get cooked pork chops meat, which is great, and we're up to really. So this is what sucks. It depends on how much XP you get, because when I'm mining or I kill something like a creeper, it gives me way more XP, and it's hard to explain, but basically it does go up. My health has been going up honestly. I was very anticlimactic to the point that I was like trying to explain, but anyways, we'll just keep saying that. But basically, my auto smeltery smelt every single piece of that sand and iron ore. Now, you'll see it's starting to, and all this sand as well. The iron, of course, will just go in here, along with the iron nuggets. I explained this in one of my last videos about how it all works. You can smelt old armor and stuff down. But other than that, it's just going. And thank you guys for watching. See you guys all in the next episode where we actually start to build the PvP arena. Thank you guys, and see you guys all in the next video.